September, 26th, and it was exactly 1 year ago today that we found this beautiful apartment with a bunch of boys in Austin at the High Ticket Sales Meetup, and we're running it back. So shout out Dylan Vergara for hosting the High Ticket Sales Meetup in Austin, Texas. We're about to head out and go link up with the boys. I'll give you a quick tour and then I'll explain the story later on how kind of we all came to be here. But this is the crib. This is the living room. This is Mason Chase. This is Mr. Chef Jason. These are the boys. These are the twins, the Kimbros. We met them at the High Ticket Sales Meetup last year. But yep, this is it. This is the crib. We got the dining room. We're gonna turn this thing into a giant like content studio, shoot like podcasts and all that in here, YouTube videos, maybe get a green screen up. Everybody lock in, get your shoes on. We're going to the High Ticket Sales Meetup. Let's go!
That's GBP. The price go up if it's USD. Better watch your words, I get you X by the shit you tweet. I told lil' bro if it's personal, he better jump out and do it on feet. You got something in common with scuba divers, working the guys in deep. You in the UK with had an AK gang outside with a samurai sword. Night tech fleece with the Air Force One. My ski mask on, but we don't snow.
All right, boys. Well, we're like 3 hours into the High Ticket Cereal Sales Meetup, and we're at Barton Springs, Austin, Texas. Oh wow,
Like a,
gnarly.
I give it like a 10.
I give that a 10 as well.
Honestly, let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
We're gonna do 5 backflips in a row together at the same time, jumping off the board together, off 1 foot on. It's what was it? 520. It's like over here.
This is it. This is it.
I was making zero money. I was making $5 an hour plus tips. No one tipped the guy working crazy. So I went from that to making around $50,000 at my height in January of this year. I've sold the normal biz ops that you guys see. I've sold bigger B2B packages. Sold marketing agencies, I've sold real estate agents.
Alright, so I feel like it's been brought up a lot this weekend in this space because everyone wonders what is the next step? Like, what does that actually look like? I've been asked like 3 times this weekend. I've heard other people ask this question. And I found out about High Ticket Sales. I'm a low-key OG on Twitter. I've been on it for a minute, so I was paying attention to what everyone was doing. From there, I was selling investment programs, $20,000 to $100,000 plus, primarily one-call closes. I was the first rep on that team, ended up training reps that came on after me.
All right, just finished day 1 of the cereal sales orgy. Just finished that shit up. Gonna go out on the town, have a good time tonight, and then tomorrow we're gonna go rip the boat. We met some. Well, we didn't necessarily meet them, but had some keynote speakers, and they were absolute killers. One guy who was at last year's cereal sales high ticket orgy whatever event. Last year, he was just like a little closer, making maybe 10K a month, and this year he came and he was like up on stage talking about how he's making like $400,000 a month with his like offer now, which is like kind of fucking crazy and it's a little bit humbling low key when like you see somebody go from 10 to 400K a month and you're doing all right, but you're not like 400K a month level yet in the span of 1 year.
Not 400K a month, all right.
It's more inspiring. It's more inspiring than
Like,
anything.
but he's doing like $300K a month, like take home.
Yeah, the $300,000 a month take home. That was the guy. I recorded his whole panel. That was John Mao. You guys can look him up. Go give him some subscribes. Let him know that I sent you. Make sure I get the credit for that.
And I'm like, who? And I'm like, what? All this money on the floor. 10 racks, throw it up, watch how I do it. Make a drop to a toast. Bend it up, pick it up real slow. Do it, baby, do it.
Alrighty. Well, I got a ridiculous amount of sun today. And that concludes the second day of the cereal sales high ticket meetup of 2025. So it was a great time. Met a lot of very incredibly successful people. It's always super eye-opening when you get in a room with a bunch of absolute killers. We were out on a boat on Lake Travis today, 2 boats that were like tied together, and I mean the combined level of income on the boat that we were on today is probably upwards of like, I don't know, $15-20 million a month. Yeah, I mean, you've got people making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, $500,000 a month, upwards of that. And even like, you know, it's like every other person you meet is making $10, $15, $20, $30,000 a month. You know, most of the guys were in high ticket sales. So obviously myself being in the SMMA space, like that's a huge part of the work that I do. So the whole goal, you know, purpose of like attending this event and just like going out and meeting with all of these guys really is honestly mostly for recruiting for myself, just to meet people who are already in the high ticket sales space and are looking for a good offer to sell on. So I guess anybody who I met today, if you watch this video and you are looking for a role as a high ticket closer and you want to be on an offer with a killer team of A players and you want to run it up and be a part of like a company that scales from, I mean, right now we're doing like $60,000 to $70,000 a month, and you want to scale with a company that you can like be really close with and tight with and not just be like one of the many on their team, and, you know, help us grow this thing to $150,000, $200,000 a month over the next, you know, 6 months or so. Hit me up, shoot me a DM, you know the drill. But yeah, I guess that concludes the 2025 Serial Sales High Ticket Meetup.